Tired of dry plants? Try self-watering. Do you love plants but struggle to keep them watered? Life gets busy, we forget, and then wilting. It happens to the best of us, but there's a solution. Self-watering planters. These clever containers do the watering for you. Imagine healthy, thriving plants without the daily chore. Sounds good, right? Let's get started making your own. Self-watering planters are perfect for forgetful gardeners or frequent travelers. They provide a consistent water source so your plants are never thirsty. Plus, they're easy to make with simple materials you may already have. Ready to say goodbye to dry soil and hello to happy plants? Let's dive in. Before we begin, let's gather everything we need. Don't worry, you won't need anything fancy. We're all about simple solutions here. For this project, you'll need 2 plastic containers, one larger, one smaller, a plastic bottle, like a soda bottle, some old fabric scraps or a piece of cotton rope, scissors, a marker, potting soil, and your favorite plant, of course. See, simple stuff. You can find most of these items around your house. Now that we have our supplies, let's move on to the fun part, building. Now let's put it all together. Creating a self-watering planter is a fun and rewarding project that ensures your plants stay hydrated even when you're busy or away. Follow these easy steps to create your very own self-watering planter. This method is perfect for both beginners and experienced gardeners looking to simplify their plant care routine. First, prep the containers. Take your larger container and make a few small holes in the bottom for drainage. This step is crucial as it prevents water from accumulating at the bottom and causing root rot. The smaller container will nest inside, so make sure it fits comfortably. This inner container will hold the plant and soil, while the outer container will serve as the water reservoir. Next, create the water reservoir. Cut the top off your plastic bottle. This bottle will hold the water that your plant will draw from, ensuring it stays hydrated over time. This will act as a water reservoir for your plant. Make sure it's tall enough to reach almost to the top of the smaller container. This height ensures that the wick can effectively draw water up to the plant's roots. Then make the wick. Cut a long strip of fabric or cotton rope. The wick is a vital component as it will transport water from the reservoir to the plant's roots, mimicking natural capillary action. This will be the wick that draws water up to your plant's roots. Ensure the material you use is absorbent and long enough to reach from the bottom of the reservoir to the plant's root zone. Now, assemble the planter. Place the bottle, cut side up, in the center of the larger container. This central position allows the wick to distribute water evenly throughout the soil. Thread the wick through the bottle opening, leaving one end dangling outside. This end will absorb water from the reservoir and transport it to the soil. Fill the space around the bottle with potting soil. Be sure to pack the soil gently but firmly to provide a stable environment for your plant's roots. Finally, pot your plant. Carefully remove your plant from its current pot and gently loosen the roots. This step helps the plant acclimate to its new environment and encourages healthy root growth. Place it in the smaller container, adding more potting soil as needed. Ensure the plant is positioned at the right depth, with the roots well covered and the plant standing upright. And there you have it, your very own self-watering planter. This setup will help your plant thrive by providing a consistent supply of water directly to the roots. Now let's learn how to keep it happy and hydrated. Regularly check the water level in the reservoir and refill it as needed. This simple maintenance will ensure your plant remains healthy and vibrant. Section 4. Tips for happy, hydrated plants. Keeping your self-watering planter thriving is easy peasy. With just a few mindful steps, you can ensure your plants stay happy and hydrated all year round. Just follow these simple tips and you'll be on your way to a lush green oasis. Watering, fill the bottle reservoir with water, making sure the wick is submerged. This is crucial because the wick acts as a bridge, drawing water up into the soil. The soil will draw up water as needed, keeping your plant hydrated. This self-regulating system ensures that your plant gets just the right amount of moisture. Sunlight. Place your planter in a spot with plenty of indirect sunlight. Indirect sunlight is gentle and provides the energy your plant needs without the risk of overheating. Avoid direct sunlight as it can overheat the planter and dry out your plant. Direct sunlight can be too intense and may cause the leaves to scorch or the soil to dry out too quickly. Fertilizing. Feed your plant regularly with a balanced liquid fertilizer. This provides essential nutrients that might not be present in the soil. Mix it with water according to the instructions and add it to the reservoir. This ensures that the nutrients are evenly distributed and easily absorbed by the plant. With a little love and care, your self-watering planter will provide your plant with everything it needs to flourish. Regularly check the water level and the condition of the soil to make sure everything is in balance. But what if things go wrong? Sometimes, despite our best efforts, plants can show signs of distress. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Troubleshoot common issues by checking for pests, adjusting water levels, or moving the planter to a different location. With patience and attention, you can nurse your plant back to health. Section 5. Troubleshooting your waterworks. In this section, we'll guide you through some common issues you might encounter with your self-watering planters and how to resolve them effectively. Even with the best intentions, sometimes things don't go as planned. It's important to recognize the signs early and take corrective action to ensure your plants remain healthy and vibrant. Here are a few common problems and their solutions. Let's start with overwatering and underwatering, two of the most frequent issues gardeners face. Overwatering. If the soil is constantly soggy, your wick may be too absorbent. This can lead to root rot and other plant diseases. Try using a different material or shortening the wick. Materials like cotton or nylon can be less absorbent and help regulate the water flow better. Underwatering. If the soil is dry, your wick may not be reaching the water. This can cause your plants to wilt and become stressed. Make sure the wick is long enough and positioned correctly in the reservoir. Sometimes adjusting the wick's position can make a significant difference in water absorption. Pests. Check your plant regularly for signs of pests. Pests can quickly spread and cause extensive damage if not addressed promptly. If you see any, isolate the planter and treat it with an appropriate insecticide. Natural remedies like neem oil can also be effective and less harmful to the environment. Remember, a little troubleshooting can go a long way in keeping your self-watering planter running smoothly. Regular maintenance and observation are key to preventing issues before they become major problems. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your lush, thriving greenery. With these tips, your self-watering planters will continue to provide a beautiful and low-maintenance solution for your gardening needs. Section 6. Enjoy lush greenery effortlessly. Congratulations. You've successfully created a self-watering planter and learned how to keep it thriving. Now you can enjoy the beauty of indoor plants without the stress of daily watering. This simple project is a great way to add a touch of green to your home and simplify your life, so why not give it a try? Gather your materials, get creative, and experience the joy of self-watering planters. Your plants and your busy schedule will thank you for it.